ensure that your customers continue to love our products for years to come.
For more information, please visit Product Central on Mary Kay InTouch.
Well, hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. No, yes. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy October 1st. We are so grateful you are on here tonight. We have 148 women washing their face tonight, or supposedly. So thank you for being on here tonight. I want to welcome all of our guests first. So if you are a guest tonight, and I saw a beautiful consultant here, Melanie. Melanie is on here. Melanie Laughlin. I think that's you, girl. Make sure, there you go, Melanie. Super smart girl. She's hosting a skincare class and patching me in to do the job for her. So I just want to say good for you, Melanie. Look at all you girls. Say hello. All right, good for you. Thank you for that. Make sure your girls are in that chat section for the drawings because we're going to give away Michael Kors tonight. So don't miss out on that. Okay, like, oh my gosh, put my name in there quickly. Okay, before we get started, I keep forgetting. We have Spanish interpretation tonight, and everybody loves Yemi. I love Yemi. So let's make sure that we can get Yemi on here. So hang tight. I'm going to manage language, and there we go. All right, Miss Yemi, go for it, girl.
Muy buenas noches, bienvenidas a todas. Espero que escuches esta clase en español y si es así, busca alrededor de tu computadora un cuadradito que dice Spanish y ahí te voy a estar esperando. Gracias.
All right, Yemi, she loves the skincare class because she knows it by heart because we do it all the time. So thank you, Yemi. Let me make sure that I've got you on here there you go. All right, so if you need Spanish interpretation, do not listen to me because it's not going to be in Spanish. You have to press that little whatever she said down there, okay? So thank you for being on here tonight. Tonight we have guests on here tonight. So let's talk about you first because you're the most important. If you have guests on here tonight and you all have samples because your skincare consultant sent them to you and you're like, I don't know what to do, you can start tearing those apart. We'll walk you through that. If you don't have samples, but you're at a skincare class, like one of the gals we just talked about here, Melanie, who's on here tonight with her girlfriends, let me do your work for you. And for those of you who don't have samples, take notes. We'll get you some samples. Or maybe you'll just say, I don't need samples, just give me that stuff she was talking about. So thank you for being on here tonight. My name is Janice Trude, and I am a global national sales director. I work in several countries for Mary Kay, and I love that part. I've been with this company now for more than 43 years, which means I'm old, but I've been using Mary Kay since I was 13. So if you want some really good skincare, that's what we want to talk about tonight. So thank you, guests, for being on here tonight. Consultants, if you are new, this is great education for you because you're going to hear about how we talk about the product, okay? So new consultants take notes, regular consultants take notes, seasoned consultants take notes, and directors, thank you for always participating. And consultants, please thank your director because she provides this platform for you. Tonight, we're giving away a lot of glamour products, either 10 or 15 mascaras, lip glosses right in there, but we're also giving away 4 amazing Michael Kors items tonight too. So if you name is drawn at the end, we will patch that out. So if you are a new director to this program, at the end of tonight, it's up to you to send me your winners' addresses by email. Okay, and we'll do that at the end. So thank you for being on here tonight. We're going to go ahead and get started. Is everybody ready for skincare? And I want to thank Carla and Yemi and Melanie for all my behind the scenes girls. And again, did I say my name? My name is Janice Trude. I think I said that part. All right. Skincare. We really are really a skincare company, and we do have glamour. Of course, we have amazing glamour, but we are all about taking care of your skin because if your skin looks great, your glamour is going to look better. Okay. So we believe in our company that everybody has a different type of skin. All right. Let me give you an example. Where are our dry skin people? If you have dry skin, will you raise your hand out there? Where's our dry skin girls? Who has dry skin? Do you see all the hands out there? Okay, where's our dry skin? Where are our combo girls? Where are our combination girls? Who has combination? Where are our combination girls? Okay, you can put it in the chat section too. Okay, and then where's our oily skin people? Where's the people like, I don't need any moisturization. I produce my own, thank you very much. Okay, so where are those people? You know, we have different types of skin, and we believe in Mary Kay that there is a skincare set for your type of skin. So I'm going to show you those real quickly. We do have some screen shares tonight, and I always pray that these come out good. You know, it's the virtual world, so you just have to hang on to it. So here we go. All right, so let's talk about this. And I'm going to go over these, and I do this and take this time for you, for consultants, for training, but also too for guests, for education. So this one up here, the pink and white one, is called Mary Kay Skincare. It's a pretty easy name. And who is this for? So this was developed about a year ago, and this is basically for, the young girls are on Instagram. They're 12 and 13 years old and like, I saw this and I saw that, and I want this or I want that. So we developed a skincare line for those young girls, 12, 13, 11, 12, 13, right in that age group, not into the acne yet, but looking for skincare. So this has no anti-aging. This has no sunscreen. It's just a very mild, gentle skincare set for them. The other group of people this is for those people who say, I have very sensitive skin. Everything I put on my face blows up. So consultants and guests, if you have somebody who says, you know what? No, I've tried everything. This is for them. Okay. So no anti-aging. Clear Proof, our acne line. I can tell you this line has won many awards. If you have teenagers that have acne, I will tell you this is an amazing product. We also have it come in a mini, but this is an amazing product. All over the world, we are in 35 countries worldwide. We sell a lot of this product in Europe. It is a huge product line. It's a great product line. It has benzoyl peroxide in the acne treatment gel. If you are somebody on here tonight who has what we call once a month acne, not going there, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Once a month acne, you dot it on your acne at night and it's gone the next day. But let me tell you, it has benzoyl peroxide in it. That is an active ingredient. And so when you have an active ingredient and you put it and you lay down on your Ralph Lauren pillows, you wonder why there's spots there and stains the next day. So consultants, training ground here for you, customers, you too. When I sell the set, I sell it with a white washcloth and a white pillowcase. Okay. Just a little side note there. All right. Men's skincare, they need skincare. We're not going to go through a lot of that tonight, but I want to talk about these last two down here. Okay. So this is what we're going through tonight. And this is what we call our miracle set, our time-wise miracle set. It's a great skincare line, 4-in-1 cleanser, antioxidant moisturizer, day, night cream. We are going to be going through that tonight. So if you have samples of that tonight, if you're at a skincare class, wherever you are, that is what we're going to go through. And then we have our repair line. And who is this for? It's for the old people. No, I'm just kidding. It's for anybody who sees any early signs of aging. Retinol, collagen is in there, and it's repair, okay? So how many of you who are on here tonight know that as you get older, things start to move around? Does anybody know that things move around as you get older and you get little lines around your mouth? Yeah, okay, all right, so there we go. So that is the repair line. This is the repair. So when you use this at night, these little people are running all over your face trying to stretch it and put it all back to where it came from. So this is the repair line. I love this line. It is a great line. I will tell you, it's a Cadillac collection. I think I would say that this is good for anybody who sees any early signs of aging. That for some of you could be earlier than others. Okay. So this is a great skincare line for that. But we're going to be going through mostly our time-wise this one here tonight. Okay, this is our miracle set. So let me just share with you why skincares come as a set for educational purposes, because they're chemically formulated. So let me tell you this. Okay, so we are fragrance-free, alcohol-free. We are allergy dermatology tested. We do not test on animals. We recycle all of our bottles and jars. These are a lot of issues today that people are very involved in, okay? So if you used our cleanser, we sold you just a cleanser, which we won't. But if you did, just use our cleanser, and then you use somebody else's moisturizer or somebody else's this, sometimes the chemistry of products mixing together don't work. So whoever product you use, whether it's Mary Kay or whatever the other brand is, use the entire line so that chemically works for you, okay? So I'm going to just say that, put that together. Are we good? Are we ready? All right, let's go. And we're going to play like we are going to bed at night. Okay, so we're getting ready for bed. And the first thing I want to talk about for you is eye makeup. And I want to share this with you because I take a hot minute on this, and I do this at my skincare classes because it's super important. You guys have little follicles here on your eyes. That's where your lashes go through. And do you know your lashes go through mostly at night while you're sleeping, unless those holes are clogged? And how are they clogged? Well, they're clogged with stuff I have on. Liner, mascara. I put this on this morning. Think about it. If you put it on wet or whatever, it dried. It's hardened all day. It's been sitting there. Unless I really, 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 really clean it, I do not open those holes for those lashes to go through. How many of you have those grandkids? Or maybe you're a young person here on here tonight and you have kids who have super long eyelashes. You know what I'm talking about? Those 2 and 3 or 4-year-olds you hate, okay, because they have these long eyelashes and you're like, what the heck? And it's because they don't have any follicles. Now, some of you on here say, it's okay, Janice, I don't need anything for my eyes because I don't wear eye makeup. Well, let's talk about that. How many of you have gone by a table in your house that you have not dusted for like 2 weeks? Okay. If you haven't dusted it for 2 weeks, you go like this and there's dust. There's stuff flying everywhere. Clean your eyes at night. So this is our oil for eye makeup remover. In our 35 countries, it's probably #1 in all 35 countries. It's for waterproof and non-waterproof. Now I have waterproof mascara on and liner, okay? I could jump in a pool and my eyes won't come off. The rest of my face will come off, but not my eyes. So I'm gonna take the oil for eye makeup remover on a pad like this. I put this mascara on here about half an hour ago, just for you people tonight, and I'm gonna lay it right there. And I will say, when you use an eye makeup remover, it should not sting or burn. Now, some of you are like, I tried one of those once. Trust me. And by the way, baby wipes don't work. There's chemicals in there, and they're for baby wipes. Do y'all understand what they're for? And the other thing is, cleansers won't even do it. They won't clean it. So anyways, I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to hold it right there, and I'm going to go like this, and it's going to take most of it off, okay? I always put it in the line area, and I probably shouldn't do that. But there we go. Okay, I'm going to take it all off for you. There it is. It's all off. You can see it comes off super easy, but you guys have to clean your eyes. So at night, I take a cotton round like this and I kind of fold it and then I work around my eye area, okay? I want to take this off. It's really soft. What do y'all love about the oil-free eye makeup remover? You can all put it in the chat section. It is the best in the world, okay? So I'm just telling you, and I want to share this with you. Okay, so how many of you remember, and if you're already 20, how many of you remember when you were 20? Does anybody remember when they were 20, or do you just want to like blank that part out? How many of you remember when you were 20? I'm looking at you, Terry and Diane, all the people up there. Okay, how many of you when you were 20 and you went to bed with your eye makeup on? You went to bed with your makeup on in general, and it was down here the next day. And you didn't care because you were 20. But now there's an age that you get to, and you look in the mirror and you're like, oh, snap, what happened? Does anybody know what age that? What age were you all when you said, uh-oh, I better do something? Okay, everybody put in the chat section. How old were you? 20-ish? Oh, my guests are 20-ish. Okay, thank you, Carrie. Okay, 25, 28, 22. It's young, you guys. Okay, I see some 30s in their 40s. Okay, so let me tell you, statistically, they say when you look in the mirror, something about you turn 30 and you're like, oh, I never saw that before. What happened? Okay, so they say statistically between 30 and 35 is when you start going, uh-oh. I think, look, that's a little late, but we have to wake up at some point. So we stop going to bed with our makeup on. And they do say, for those of you who are 20 on here, for every night you go to bed with your makeup on, you age 3 days. So some of you are 3,000 years old. But anyway, the bottom line is clean your eyes at night. Sorry, this is not skincare now. This is like a lecture from me, okay? So I've always cleaned my eyes at night. These are my lashes. I've never had to buy lashes. I have very long lashes. Why? Because I'm letting those holes open at night, okay? Lecture. There we go. Done with that. All right, so on to the skincare. All right, so we're going to go through skincare tonight. And I know some of you are on there with me. So if you have your samples, start tearing them all apart, start getting them ready. We always say that if you are doing a virtual event, have a bowl of water, a headband, smile on your face, a beverage of choice, whatever it takes, okay? I always love doing this once a month. Yummy, I never know how you keep up with me. Yeah, she just laughs at me. Okay, cleanser. Super important every morning, every evening. Remember, you're not 20 anymore. Every morning, every evening, you take your cleanser, okay? Look at Deborah's on here. She's like, what? Get me off of here. Okay, this is the cleanser I'm going to share with you tonight. Your cleanser is either a clear gel or it's a cream form, and you're going to see exfoliating beads in here, okay? There's the Melanie party. Look at the Melanie party. There we are. The Melanie party's on here. All right, there's exfoliating beads on there. Why is that important? You guys want to always use upward and outward motions. Take the water there, and I always tell my consultants, you guys take bowls and put bowls of water by everybody's tray and mirror. It's your private sink. Get your face wet, clean your face, use that all over. And by the way, use washcloths. I know we have disposable washcloths. Thank you, Lori, for that. I know we have disposable washcloths, you guys, but I don't like those. They're terrible. Use regular washcloths. Okay, that's another lecture for another time. All right, so Lori is cleansing her face. It's exfoliating beads in there. It's important to cleanse your face in the morning and the evening. Again, we talked about what's in here. You know, we used to have a lot more products back in the day, but we have a toner in here to keep your natural pH balance up. We have exfoliating beads in here also too. So cleanse your skin. We have for different skin types. If it has a pink stripe on the back, it's for normal to dry. If it has a purple stripe, it's for combination to oily. Okay, so Little color coding there for all of you. Okay, so we're going to get our cleanser and we're going to get clean. And that's really important information for all of you guys. Let me just tell you about washcloths. If I'm going to a beauty experience and I have 12 people there, I'm taking 24 of these. You're like, what? So what I do is I go to Home Goods or I don't know, someplace and I roll them up like a little burrito. So this is my recipe. Are you ready? You take these little burritos and you get them wet and you do 6 at a time. You stick them in the microwave. Okay, you zap them for about a minute and a half. You take them out, you wrap them in foil and put them in an insulated, what are those kids' lunch pail thingies? Okay, so I'm 3 hours out to my skincare class or beauty experience or whatever I am, and they're still steaming hot. I don't have to worry about is there a sink nearby? Is the water hot? Is it not? You guys, seriously, so much better. Now, I will tell you a story. I always love stories, so you just have to deal with me. My very first Mary Kay skincare class in 1982. All right, I know some of you weren't born or you were 2 or whatever. Don't tell me that. I don't really want to know that part, okay? So don't put what age you were in that chat section. I know someone probably will. But anyway, so what I did was I went and bought these amazing, beautiful burgundy washcloths. And nobody told me at the age of 22 that you should pre-wash things ahead of time. Like, I didn't know that. So what happened is the pink dye came off on their face as they took off their makeup. Not a good idea. So I only have brown towels now. Okay. So I'm just going to share that with you. All right. So there we go. Crock pot is great too. You can do that. It's kind of hard to always take your skincare classes, but yes, cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. Super important. So you've taken your eye makeup off and you've cleansed. We got these 2 parts down. Okay. Ready for the next part. One of my favorite parts. I want to talk about 2 treatments. Why are treatments important? Treatments are extra from your skincare class, from your skincare, okay? So your skincare is your skincare. It's important. You know, it's so funny. People say, well, I'm just going to do a charcoal mask once a month. That is not skincare. That is a treatment, okay? So let's talk about a couple things. First off, I'm going to talk about charcoal. The word charcoal came into the beauty world, I'm going to say 5 or 6 years ago. And charcoal, we see charcoal toothpaste, activated charcoal. When it's in this form, it's activated. It goes down deep into 3 or 4 layers into your skin and pulls out all the dirt. Now, the most impressive, I think, and my favorite screen share ever is this one. And I want you to look at it. Before, I know you all have some charcoal mask samples there, and if you don't, we'll get one to you. But I want you to look at this. You see the charcoal mask. You can see the circle around her eye. Never put a mask or any drying agent around your eye. Why? This is the first place we age as women. It's super important. Always draw a circle around your eye. Consultants, I take this. It's on my website. I have this laminated and I hold it up at my skincare class so they can see what it should look like, okay? This is it going on wet. This is it drying and goes down deep into the layers of the skin to pull out all the dirt. And then you can see how easy it comes off, okay? So it has a peppermint extract in it. It is what we call a unisex product. This is a mask brush. It has, it's silicone, okay? You put it on here, okay? It's super easy. Thank you, Lori. And then it doesn't get in your fingernails. You do not waste the product. It doesn't get everywhere. So consultants, I want you to say right now, if you are holding skincare beauty experiences, you need to use these, okay? Fingers are great for your first or second one, but every time you place an order, add brushes, add brushes, add brushes, okay? So everybody has one. I have like 50 of these, okay? I want everybody to experience this. This is a unisex product. It's for men and for women. If you have your charcoal mask there, go ahead and start putting that on. Charcoal mask, by the way, consultants, is the least expensive sample we have and the best thing to pass out to people. There's also a charcoal mask instruction sheet. It's great. You're going to smell the peppermint extract. It's going to go down deep. Now, let's talk about who this is for. Everybody. It has nothing to do with your skin type, whether you have dry skin, oily skin combination, nothing. It has to do with going deep down into the layers of skin and pulling out all the excess dirt. That's the purpose of the charcoal mask. So it has nothing to do that. It's a unisex product. I never know if there's men on here, so whatever. Okay. Most men, before they go to bed, say, where's my cleanser and my moisturizer? And I need to exfoliate. No, they just go to bed. And so charcoal mask is really good for men. You'd be surprised when you put it around their nose area, it goes whoosh. It seriously is on there, okay? So I want you to know that this is a great product. Now, consultants, when you put the charcoal mask on at your skincare class, have them put their brush down, have them put the charcoal mask down. It takes about 10 minutes to dry. They do not need a thick filament, but we got to remember that most of our pores are around our nose area. And this is what I would call deep cleaning, okay? So while that is drawing, do we have people on here that are using charcoal mask? Yep. Oh, look at, there's the Melanie class. All right. Good for you girls. Look at all the beautiful faces. Love you guys. Having fun. Yeah, I love that. So super cute. Look at all the girls. I love it when we do these fun things. All right. So let's talk about another treatment. And I can tell you this. It is truly the reason why my skin is the way it is in Mary Kay because of this. And I'll talk to you about something else at the end. But this is my very favorite product. And I turned 65 this year, and I'm like, people are like, oh, what are you doing to your skin? I'm like, I'm still using this. So how many of you know what microdermabrasion is? Does anybody know what microdermabrasion is? If it is, put it in the chat section. Okay, so if you know what microdermabrasion is, if you call any aesthetic salon or any place, a med spa or anything like that, they're going to tell you that this treatment is going to run you about $200. I almost said euro. I just got back from Europe. I have to raise money in my head. All right, so I'm going to show you how this works and what this is for. What a microdermabrasion does is it takes off the dead layer of skin cells on your skin. It rejuvenates your skin. It opens your pores, accepts serums easier. So if you're not used to microdermabrasion, it is amazing. Now, what I do normally at the skincare class, and my good friend there, Melanie, if I don't know if you have it there or not, but at the skincare class, I usually demonstrate on the back of my hand, and then I have them do it too. If I could describe microdermabrasion to you, I would say it's like liquid sandpaper, okay? So microdermabrasion is an abrasive. I keep this in my shower because if I see it, I will use it. How many of you have that drawer in your bathroom? And when you open it, you're like, oh, that's where that is. You know what I'm saying? It's back there, chucked somewhere. Well, this is an important product to use, okay? So it takes the dead skincare layers. Now, I'm working around my mouth a lot because as you get older, you get these little lines. I don't know how they come because I don't smoke, so whatever. But you know, how many of you are with me on this one, okay? So I do 25 this way, 25 this way. So I'm in the shower. I see my microderm. 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. Okay, I do this twice a week religiously. Now, I'm going to show you here a picture of what microdermabrasion looks like before and after, okay? So this is the before. You're going to see your skin is dark and dull. You see how dark it is and then how bright it becomes. It brightens your skin. It's also for hyperpigmentation, brown spots, age spots, anything like that, lines and wrinkles. It is an amazing, amazing product to use on your skin. Now, it is an abrasive. And I'm going to tell you real quickly. I'm using the back of my hand right now and I'm rubbing it. So it's an abrasive. So, the whiter you are, the more like, whoa, what happened to my skin? Okay. So, and if you've ever had microdermabrasion, has anybody gone and paid for microdermabrasion? If you've done that, would you put in the chat section how much you paid? Just out of curiosity. So this is an abrasive. So never do this before a little black dress event, date night. Unless it's a bad date you're trying to get out of. It's a good way to get out of a date. Okay, so you want to just do this right here, $1.99. Thank you, Sally. So I'm going to rub. Then I'm going to rub this on here. And you know, it's so funny. I've been doing it on the back of this hand for 5 years on demos. I have no age spots and brown spots on this hand. I've got to flip on this other hand at some point. Okay, I'm going to take that washcloth again. Remember that thing? Okay. All right, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to wipe it off. And I'm going to use the second part, which is the pore minimizer, which closes the pores and cools down the skin. And I'm going to put that on the back of my hand. And you should see the difference in the color of my skin. Can y'all see the difference? I don't know. It's virtual, you know? Who knows? Can y'all see the difference in the color of my skin? This one is much lighter and brighter, and this one is darker and duller. I don't know if you can see it or not, but this one is amazing. Once you try microdermabrasion, you're going to love it. Okay. So again, I think this is a great product. I do allow while the charcoal mask is drying to test this on the back of the hands. And then I have them go like this and they can see it. They're like, whoa, what just happened? And so you can see the difference in the color of my skin. Maybe this one is a lot brighter and it feels amazing too. So again, I do keep this in my shower. It is a great abrasive. So people always ask me, well, Janice, what should I get? How does this work? Okay, so charcoal mask is deep cleaning. This has nothing to do with deep cleaning. This is taking out the dead skin layers of your skin. This has to do with deep cleaning. So in a perfect world, it would be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, take the weekend off. But you can have this on your face, your husband's face, your teenager's face, everybody but your dog while you're watching a movie. And I will tell you guys, put this in your shower. I put the Refine in my shower, and then when I get out, I use this. Now, when you use microdermabrasion or any type of a product like that, maybe our Radiance Peel or anything like that, what it also does is it takes off that dead layer of skin. Now your pores, it's like taking off kind of like a cover and opens in your pores. So if you're using like our Serum C and E, this serum now can be accepted into your skin much greater because the pores are open. And I want to go into all the technical parts of this. And it's a lot of your skincare class. I wouldn't talk about serum C's and all those things, but it's a time when you can use serums. They're a lot better at that. Okay. All right. So there we go on that. Safety and sensitive skin. Mari, it depends on how sensitive your skin is. I would not use microdermabrasion on a full acne skin. I would not use it on full acne skin because you're going to irritate the acne. If you want to use it on yours, also too, oh my gosh, I forgot about this. Microdermabrasion I use on here, brown spots, age spots. How many of you gone like this before and there's like little dust particles flying? Okay, and then on a second note, for those of you who have tattoos, it brightens up your tattoos, okay? Consultants go to the tattoo parlor, sell them a case of this stuff, okay? It's all good. So there's some thoughts on that also too, but microdermabrasion and charcoal mask. All right, if you have charcoal mask on, and again, this is why washcloths. At my skincare beauty experiences, when we get to the part where the charcoal mask is just about dry or almost dry, I take the next washcloth out, unwrap the foil, hold it over their face. They fall asleep. It's really a great experience, okay? So the disposables are good, but not my favorite. I don't like them. Anyway, all right. So hold this over your face, let steam off for a few seconds, and then wipe it off. One of the things that I've heard the most about our charcoal mask is how easy it is to take off. So make sure that you're doing that also too. Okay, so let you guys wipe that off. So we've done, and while you're wiping that off and getting clean here tonight, there you go, Lori. Thank you, Lori. Lori's doing it with glasses. Thank you, Lori. So we started with our oil for eye makeup remover. There we go, Elizabeth. Go ahead and see if you can't take that off. And you guys hold the steaming washcloth over your face. It does help a lot. I don't know how many of you have ever thrown a nice hot washcloth in a microwave for just a few seconds. The steam is really good too. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for that, Twanda. You know what the other thing is? You guys can just rewash the washcloths. You don't have to keep rebuying those things. I feel like they're disposable diapers. I hate those things. So I don't like those things. Sorry, not a fan. Anyway, sorry for using them. Figure it out. Okay. You're taking off your eye makeup, remember, first. Okay. And then you're using your cleanser. Okay. We did 2 treatments tonight. One is charcoal mask and one is microderm. If I could give you 2 products, I would give you skincare and microderm. Forget the rest. Because once your skin is properly treated, your glamour will always look great. Maybe I'll stop and do this pause right now. So I will. And I want you all to write this down. A few months ago, we came out with 0.3 retinol. And I actually have all the information from Lance on here too. Lance is our chemist. I started using 0.3 every night retinol. So I cleanse and then my skin is raw and I've used retinol over my face. I have never seen my foundation go on so smooth and my skin so smooth. And I've been using this every single night, 0.3 retinol. So retinol is derivative vitamin A. It's a topical applied on the top and it gives you amazing results. I mean, I am not kidding you. I use it every night. So what does this do? And I talked to Lance. So this is from Lance. Okay. I have it all on here. Rejuvenates the skin that's sagging. It's building collagen and elastin and stimulates the cells, owns natural production of collagen, produces the firmness that we need, speed up the skin surface facial renewal, producing for your young skin cells to rejuvenate again. And it's 0.3. You can use it every night. I use it on my face. So I usually use the cleanser and then I have, I've got what I call raw skin, and then I put the retinol on here, all over my face. I do 2 pumps on one side, 2 pumps on the other. I think Lance said 1, but as you get older, you want to speed up the process. You got to look 20. It takes a long time. So, all right. So I put it on the retinol and then I leave it for a couple of minutes and then I use my moisturization for the evening. Okay. But you don't want to mix, just leave it for a bit. We're so impatient. It's like, I want to lose 5 pounds tomorrow. Okay. Well, then good luck with that. Anyway, so retinol 0.3 just came out. Talk to your consultant about this and it is an amazing product. I would definitely use this for sure. You will love that. So I use that every night. I have gone through tons of it. And I'm just amazed at like, how does my foundation go on this easy? And I'm like, oh, snap, it's that dang retinol. So yes, I love that. Okay. Okay, here we go. Eye makeup remover. I get off track here, so you have to keep me on. Cleanser, charcoal mask, microderm. Okay. Most important part of a skincare set. Where do we age the first, people? Where do we age the first? Does anybody know? Where do we age the quickest? Yeah, we do. Okay, so this is the first place we age as women. Do you know why? Remember I talked about that we have no natural moisturization here. So underneath your eye area, why do we have all these wrinkles? We have no natural moisturization there. So unless you physically put moisturizer there on night like this, you go like, okay, I'm gonna put moisturizer on here at night. And let's be clear, but your first 30 years of your life, you did not go, oh, before I go to bed, I'm 25. Let's just put a moisturizer underneath my eye area. That probably did not happen. And so now we have wrinkles there. They say the biggest request they get at any med spa is for eye tucks, and things like that. So I always tell people if you're on a desert island, leave everything home, including your underwear, just take your eye cream with you. That's all you need. Just your naked body and eye cream. Okay. So there we go. Thank you for that, Lori. All right. Eye cream. We have 2 eye creams. I'm going to talk to you about both of them. This is an eye cream. And so these are the strongest fingers you have in your hand are the pointers. The ring fingers are your weakest. So when you're talking about eye cream, you're going to take a little bit of eye cream like this and you're going to tap it underneath your eye area. Okay. You got that? Now, I do want to talk to you about an eye cream that I absolutely love. And I want to make sure that I have this. This is for deeper lines and wrinkles. You're like, oh, snap, that's for me. Or it could be for me. So let me talk about this. We're one of the very few cosmetic companies and consultants. If you are new, you need to write this down. And for guests who are going to become consultants, you need to know this too. This is called Zamic Metal. Zamic goes, the word Zamic means zinc, aluminum, magnesium, and copper. It's a specific metal that cools the eye down. If you've ever watched boxing, I don't watch boxing, but I know the information. If you ever watch boxing, they get hit in the face. They take this metal, cool metal, and then put it here, and it's to bring down the swelling of the eye area. So Zamic Metal, we're one of the very few cosmetic companies. The great thing about the Zamic Metal, you can see in here, has a little tiny hole. So the eye cream, you take here, I think Lori had it on earlier, you go like this, you flip this side around, you massage it in the eye area here. You'll love the cool metal of this because it'll bring down any of the swelling in the eye area. It's for deeper lines and wrinkles. Also, no oil transfer. You never touch this, okay? So you never touch it. Look at those girls. Oh, who's rubbing? Don't rub over there. Go like this, pat, pat. The girl with the hair up, but we need to have her pat, 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 pat. She's still rubbing. Okay, we got to get her to pat. Melanie, make that girl pat. Okay, anyway, she wants to pat. Okay, so if you had a choice, and the reason our skincare set comes with or without the eye cream, because you can choose with eye cream. And frankly, I would swap out for this one. I like that one better. Okay, just a thought. So that's your eye cream. So at night, I've taken my eye makeup off, I've cleansed my face, I've used my eye cream, and the rest of my face is raw. Okay, so we're going to talk about this. We just talked a little bit about the retinol, but let's talk about what the regimen is with our time wise. Okay, so this is really important. And you guys, I will say, skincare is important. Okay, is super important. And we make these crazy decisions based on money sometimes, and I get that. Okay, so I'm going to ask all of our Starbucks lovers in the chat section, how much is your favorite Starbucks drink? Let me see how many of you will tell me how much your favorite Starbucks drink is. 6, thank you, Stephanie. 8, 7. Anybody else? 9. What are you drinking, Becky? Okay. 8, 8, 5. Anybody else? 7, 6, 7, 5, 7, 5, 5. Okay. Anybody else? Come on. There's always one in there. 5.95. Thank you for the exact amount. There's always like 13 or something. Okay. So they say that the average Starbucks drink is $6. If that is true, and you multiply that 6 by the day, because most of you have more than one, let's be clear. That's $180 a month. Okay, that's more than a skincare set that will last you 5 months. So we put coffee in our body every day, but we don't take care of our face. You guys, seriously, you have to take care of your face. Okay, small lecture. Okay, here we go. So cleanser, eye cream, raw skin, and we're going to talk about this. Now we can talk about day and night. So if you have samples there, you can decide whether you want to do day or night. Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's go the nighttime regimen. Okay, so first off, let's talk about this. And this is called our nighttime recovery. Before you go to bed, it's important that you put things on your skin. Why? Because the only time your face rests at night is while you're sleeping, okay? And that's when you should be packing things on. So you feel these little people going around your face all night long trying to fix you until you wake up the next day. Too bad they don't fix our hair. That would be really nice. I want one of those people. Anyway, so we have the time-wise nighttime recovery. Can you all see the little beads in here? You see these little beads. Okay, you see them all. All right, you see them? They're what they call encapsulated. Encapsulated vitamins are in here, vitamins A, C, and E. When they're encapsulated, they're in their whole form, okay? Now, many of your cosmetic companies out there, and it's pretty normal today, grind their vitamins in their products, in their creams, and their gels, and things like that. We have encapsulated, and that means they're in their whole form until you pump them out. So as you pump them out, those beads then explode and they open up. So the beads and the vitamins are fresh, live on your skin. Okay. So at night, you've cleansed, you have your eye cream on. Okay. You're going to go 4 pumps of this, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to put this on and you're going to put it all over your face. This is our nighttime recovery. These are vitamins on your skin, not moisturizer, vitamins. Leave it. This is the hardest part for us to do. Leave it. Oh, there you go. Is it Itzia? Litzia? Itzia. Look at how cute you are, girl. Perfect. I love it. Great skin, girl. Okay, so you put the nighttime recovery on and you leave it for at least 30 to 40 seconds, okay? Then you're going to use moisturization. Now we have an antioxidant moisturizer. Why does our moisturizer not have sunscreen in it? Because we're using it for day and for night, okay? So nighttime recovery, moisturizer, okay? Now go to bed. For some of you who want to use this, wash your face, retinol, leave it a minute, beads, moisturization. Y'all having fun over there? We doing night or day? Someone's fanning themselves. Oh, look at you guys. Cutest group in the world. Oh, you guys are super fun. We should put you live on TV. I think you are. You're live with 241 people watching you at your house there. Good girl, Melanie. Good job. All right. So that's the order of application. Sometimes you guys need the order of application. Okay, now we're going to switch to day. You've cleansed your face. Because remember, you didn't go to bed with your makeup on. You cleansed your face, okay? You're good. And then you have your eye cream. So let me just say, morning, night, morning, night, morning, night. Cleanser, eye cream, morning, night, morning, night, morning, night. Are we good? Okay, so then we're doing the daytime. So after you cleanse, your skin is there. You're going to put some moisturizer. You're going to use your antioxidant moisturizer. This is a great moisturizer. I love the moisturizer. You do not need a lot. So make sure you just use a little bit, okay? I'll go through our repair set in just a minute too. But I love our moisturizer. So use your moisturizer. Let it dry down. Again, this is the part we always like, oh, I'm in a hurry. Okay, so let it dry down. Be chill, you guys. And then you're going to use your daytime defender. So our daytime defender has an SPF of 30 in it. Why is sunscreen important? Because it's the last thing you put on because it's the first thing your face sees when you go outside is the sun. Now, we all know, do we all know the number one thing that damages your skin is what? Sun? We all know that, right? Okay, so trivia question for all of you out there. Why do you have more age spots, brown spots, aging, discoloration, skin cancer on this side of your body versus the other side? Anybody know? Oh, thank you, Becky. Driving. Okay, this is great. Okay, so you're driving and the sun is hitting this side of your body. So they've done some research in this last year to say, why do women still have age spots and brown spots on that side? Because if you look to this side here, wait, which is my driving side, this side here, I'm still exposing my face to the sun as I'm driving. So there's done a lot of research, and I would suggest you do is look into wraparound sunglasses that go all the way to here. So while you're driving, you will not age anymore because it's still going to hit you here. Okay, do you see what I'm saying? All right, so you want to do that. Okay, so just some thoughts on that. What's the other thing that damages your skin besides you have sun And then the other thing that damages your skin is honestly the pollutants. So I work in Holland, the Netherlands. So funny people over there. We ride bikes every day. Oh yeah, I've seen them. It's pollution in your face. All the cars driving by in Europe. Well, I mean, I just got back 2 weeks ago, and it's so funny. I see all these bikes, because there's a lot of bikes in Holland. Okay, so they're everywhere. I swear I haven't hit one yet, which is a miracle in 6 years. But anyway, so they're everywhere. Okay, but all the cars and the exhaust, you don't see it, but it breaks down the skin. Okay, so whether you do morning or night, let's do this again. So you have these two, morning, night. Morning, night, day, night, day, night, day, night. Okay, the only thing, oops, you have all three of these, including moisturizer. The only thing you're switching out is this, the day and the night, the day and the night. That's all you're switching out. Super easy. You guys are like brushing your teeth. Seriously? You're like, oh, it's too hard. Get over it. Okay. At 90, you want to look like you're 40, right? So that's the 90 is the 40 or is the 50 or the whatever. I don't know what the saying is. There's some crazy saying. Anyway. All right. So that is skincare super important. Now, if you're using the repair set, which is what I call the Cadillac collection. And remember, as you get older, things start to fall apart. So this is going to repair it back to you. There we go. This is the repair set, the shifter back set. Okay, first off, the cleanser. The cleanser, I use so little of it, I think it almost lasts me a year. It's ridiculous, okay? Then we have the day and night, okay? The day and night. Why? Okay, so the night has the retinol in it, and the day has SPF in it, and the lifting serum has collagen in it. So this one here I use at night, underneath here every single night. They say the age of a woman you can tell by this part here. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Lori, for showing that. I use the lifting serum every single night. I don't use it during the day because I want it to use at night. And then I feel these little people running around pulling strings behind me to tighten that area up. Okay, so what I love about the technology of this, and we'll use one of the jars. This is a day. Okay. So you'll see a little tiny hole here. Maybe you can and can't see it. I don't know if you can. But when you pump this down, it pushes out exactly the amount that you need to use all over your face. Okay. So technology is amazing. And that is our repair set. I'd probably say if you're 48 or more, that's really the set you should be using because it has the collagen and the retinol and things like that too. And I use that with the 0.3. Okay, so I do that. I'm trying to at 65. So anyway, all right. So now you got that. We've gone through this. So you've got remember the order. Oil for eye makeup remover, cleanser, eye cream, day, night, all that stuff. And you've got your charcoal mask and you have your microdermabrasion. Don't forget. Okay, we have a few minutes. I'm just going to go through one last step here for all of us. And it's called my favorite part. It's called the one and done. I am the person who put my makeup on at 5 o'clock this morning. I didn't touch it all day. I do not want to retouch my makeup. How many of you are one and done girls? I'm done. Just put it on, take it. I'm done. I just want to put it on and be done with it. Okay. So if you're a one and done girl, pay attention. Okay, so people are like, I don't want to do all those things. Yes, you do. Then you don't have to do them again, and you look great. And people say to you, people say to me, oh, your skin looks great. Thank you. I'll sell you some Mary Kay. Okay, so here we go. All right, so there's 3 parts to this. First off, there's a foundation primer. Why do you want to use a primer? Why do people put primer on a ceiling? People say it's so funny to cover up the holes. Well, I suppose yes, but it has a filament in it. A primer has a filament in it that holds onto paint. It sticks and it grabs on. Okay, so this is a foundation primer, and consultants, I do this at any of my beauty experiences, my parties, all that stuff. I put the primer on there. There's a special way to put on primer. You just need a little bit. It has an SPF of 15 in it. Okay, so you're going to take this primer like this. You're going to go like this. And you're going to put it all over your face. It's super silky, super smooth. You will love the primer. Put primer on. Yay. Then we have these 2 products. I always love this part because people are so crazy. We have foundation and we have CC cream. As soon as they see the word foundation, people are like, no, it's thick. I don't want to do it. I'm like, oh my gosh. I did this last week to a girl. She was like, oh my God. Okay, so first off, let's talk about foundation. This was actually created on Project Runway a few years ago by Luis Costco, who worked with our company. He's a famous makeup artist globally. All right, I want to show you this. This is our foundation. Super sheer. You can't even see it. So you do not need to carve your name in the side of your face. What's the difference between CC cream and foundation? CC cream is a color corrector. For those of you consultants who have a starter bag, you got 5 colors. It's pretty easy to figure those out. Most people are light to medium, or they're bronze, or they're something. Okay, those are easy. When you get to the foundation, you're like, I don't know what to do. I could literally foundation match you just by watching you. But you have a new app on your phone. It's called the AI, and you can actually scan. I can scan Diane's face and like, okay, here's your foundation shade. Okay, so we want to do that, but it depends on the coverage. Now I want to show you two photos. I have foundation on. That's just me, and I'll tell you why. But I want to show you two photos of models here. We'll be quick. Don't worry. I know you guys, some of you are going out to a party or not. It's Wednesday night. I doubt it. But anyway, just in case. These are my amazing CC cream models. Okay. What do I love about my CC cream models? The lady up here in the top left, the older lady. She's probably my age. Anyway, she has a lot of brown spots. See on the side of her cheek right there? And she diminished them by the CC cream. However, if I was with her, I probably would have put foundation on her. What I love is this gal here with the brown hair and the brown eyes. You could see some dark circles a little bit underneath her eye area. And she had some, some just different color discoloration. Makes her look super even, don't you think? I think she looks really great. I love that. Our bronze model, literally, you cannot tell she has anything on. By the way, consultants, I have these on laminated papers that I take to my skincare class. Just FYI, they're on my website. All right, this gal over here. Now let's talk about her skin. This is important for all of you. You see she has acne. The most important thing is we clear it up and not cover it up. I understand during the interim that we want to cover it up, but I want to clear it up before I cover it up, okay? So I'm just saying to all of you, I would do that first. I would put her on our clear proof and do that, but you can see how much the CC cream has helped her, okay? So there's our CC cream, and let's go to our foundation models here, and you can see the difference. Now, foundation is a lot for people who have a lot of discoloration in their skin. You do not know my skin underneath. But if I could share it with you, it's like this blonde girl. It has that red underneath tone, ruddy redness. People are like, oh, it's natural. No, it's ugly. I don't like it. So I like this girl here. She looks super even. Tiffany Parker here has a lot of different colors going on in her skin. Very even, very nice. Love the look. And again, this model over here has a lot of pink in her skin. So if you love a lot of pinkness, redness, discoloration, things like that, here's what I would do. Guests who are on here, get together with your consultant, do half your face CC cream, half your face foundation, and try it, okay? That's what I would do. And by the way, if you were on here without samples, you guys just schedule a makeover with your consultant. It is such a fun thing to do, okay? Ladies' nights out, girls' nights out, whatever, okay? So the difference between them is completely up to you. Now, so there's three parts: the primer, the foundation or CC cream, and this is the killer to the whole thing of staying on all day. First off, you need to use a really nice brush. If you do not have nice brushes, Mary Kay has a ton of great brushes, okay? So this is called translucent powder. It's clear, okay? I take the translucent powder, I take the powder here, I go like this. I am done for the day. If I don't do primer, will it stay on all day? Probably not. If I don't do powder, will it be okay? No, I don't like the look. I want to finish it off, okay? So it is CC cream foundation and primer, CC cream or foundation, and the powder. It is all three. Okay, whew, that was a lot tonight. All right, what we're going to do now is we're going to give some things away. I'm going to close some things out, and then we're going to say thank you for being on here tonight. Silky setting powder is great too. And you have to just remember that sometimes that can change the color of their foundation. So either one of those are good, but you can do that, okay? First off, tomorrow night, guests who are on here, I want to invite you. I know none of you need any income, extra income, but can I ask, it's the holiday season, and guests, I want you to watch this because I always think it's amusing. Consultants and directors who held a holiday open house last year, in one day or a weekend, how much did you do on one day or on a weekend in sales for holiday open houses? And guess I share this with you because, believe it or not, we are around the corner to making the greatest amount of money in Mary Kay. 3,600, 3,000. These are in one day, people. Anybody else want to share their totals? So we have 3,000, 255,000, 4,000 in a day, 6,000 for the weekend, 9,000 for the week, 2,500, 4,000. Now, for those of you who don't know, our consultants and directors make 50%. And if you don't need that money, I'm good with that. But tomorrow night, we have an opportunity to give away 7 free opportunities in Mary Kay. So tomorrow night, I want to invite you right now. If you come on and you decide that you just want to join us for the discount, you get a great discount. You get 50%. All that's great. So you guys might want to just jump on it and list here. $1,000 a day. Thank you, Sherry, for saying that too. We're giving away 7 free opportunities tomorrow night if you want to join Mary Kay. Okay. So just a thought. You can text your consultant line now. Okay, I'll be on. I know you're bugging me. That's fine. Okay. So let me do this really quickly here. I'm going to share something. Now, this is called participation on all of you, okay? If money was no object, how many of you have ever thought about if I ever won the lottery? Has anybody ever said that to yourself? How many of you have ever thought that thought? If I ever won the lottery, of course, we always say we would give this away, give that away, and then we would like, okay, this is what I would get, okay? So we're going to play if it's the lottery. And what I want you to do more than anything is let me know. If you were to take home anything for free tonight, what would you take home? Okay, this helps our consultants for training. So the way I want you to do is look at this, okay, and then put the number in the chat section. You can see the skincare sets are all numbered. 1 is the repair, 2. So if I could give you a set, I would put down 2 and 4. 1 and 4, 2 and 4 are the best. Okay, 4 says Tracy. Microderm is awesome. If you want everything, it would be 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Or you can just type in all of it. That would be fine too. These are our skincare sets. These are the different things that you can have. Thank you for 1 and 4, all of it. Thank you for that. Okay, 8. Good. All right. Anybody else? So all of it. Yeah, I know it's all good, you guys. It's all good. And your consultant will work something out for you. The most important thing is don't make a decision based on money. If you really love what you want to use, then tell your consultant, okay, my budget is and here's what I want. I want all of it, but here's my budget. And let her help you with that. I think the most important thing with Mary Kay is we are here to help you. We're not here to just sell you a cleanser, which we don't do. We are here to help you with your skin. And if you don't take the time to take care of your skin, time will take care of it for you. So, okay. Yes, I do want to tell you also too, we have 3 amazing beauty events this month. Some of their makeup artists. And so I just want to invite you to some of our other opportunities to hear more about some different things. One of the things we're doing in a few weeks from now is how to prepare your skin for glamour, how to prep your skin. So there's some really fun things going on. Directors, make sure that you are in our subscription service. We have a directors meeting on Friday. I think of all the other things I need to make announcements for while we're on here. And let's go to our drawing. So here's what we're going to do tonight. And Carla, did you send me a text? Am I know what's going on here? Yes, I did record. I'll turn the recording